Hello everyone, it's Tuesday, it's 14th of November. I came back from Ukraine on Saturday, so over the weekend. I've been in Lviv, Ukraine for the whole week before of that, and I've been playing chess. And if you remember my previous vlogs maybe, then I was preparing for the chess tournament. I've had my expectations for that, so I think now we can summarize how it went and try to come up with opinions whether it was good or bad. So my final result was, I'm in the second position here, is 8th place among 10 players overall. My result is 3.5 out of 9 points, which is not something that I would be proud of, but it's also not something that I'm crying about. But I've had bigger expectations for this tournament, and for some reason it didn't work that well. However, I've had really good start. Like I started with playing against the 9 number, a draw against Martin Kova, who is a champion of Ukraine among girls under 20 and under 18, and she totally dominates, so a draw with such a player is really good. Then I won against Bykowski, who is a very strong player, not very powerful in this tournament. However, I lost to him last time, so I was very happy, and lost to him probably is not enough to be said. He totally crushed me, and I was really happy that this time I was able to beat him. I drew against my friend, and then I've had also a draw with 3 and 4, which means international master Anvesh Upadhyaya from India and Pavel Sebastianov, international master from Russia. So after 5 rounds, I've had 3 points out of 5, and I was at, I think, 3rd position. So really great start, really strong start, and I've had my expectations still very high, and I was very proud of my play. Then I played against Vita Krivorushko, who is a woman grandmaster, and in a much better position. I somehow lost track of what is happening, and I lost in a position where I should be able to win, which means I totally lost a whole point. Against Bogdanov, I made a mistake in the opening, and that was a loss too. And then I've had my game again, Nadia Szpanko, who again I've had a totally better position, and I didn't succeed in winning. It was just a draw. In the last round, this is where I was totally really actually beaten by Danilo Shkuran, international master from Ukraine. So that resulted in 3 losses, 1 win and 5 draws. There is a lot to be, a lot of thinking, like what went wrong, but overall I'm quite happy because my play is changing. I think I'm more mature in my play, but I still need to work more on technical precision, of converting my better positions into wins. The trip was not only about chess, but chess was the dominant topic, but also we were able to visit some places in Lviv, the city center, some good restaurants, some good pubs and clubs. We were also, kind of by accident, we ended up in a party organized by Ukrainian people, and it was really nice to be hosted. It wasn't planned, it was totally spontaneous, and this is what I like about Polish people and Ukrainian people, that there's a lot of spontaneous things going on. So we ended up at this party, speaking in 4 different languages to be able to communicate, like Ukrainian, Russian, English, and even a little bit of German. that was a lot of fun, and it was really nice, to learn about people who live in a country, in a neighbor country, and learn more about the details of their life and talk with them more. So that was a really good experience overall. And after I came back from Ukraine, I've had a lot of work to prepare for the workshops. We managed to sold out the whole workshop in London. It's about Rails and domain-driven design, and there were 20 slots, and we managed to sell all the 20 places, which means it's a good result. It means our marketing skills, our sales skills are improving. And now we were focusing obviously on working on the best possible, product experience for the people to spend 2 days in London. So tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon, I have my flight to London. I will meet there with 2 other Arkenciers, with Mirek and Tomek. And on Thursday, Friday, we will be trying to share our lessons, teach and discuss Rails and programming and domain-driven design. This will be, I think, the 7th edition of our workshop. So that will be a good next iteration. We've prepared some new content, new code, new ways of teaching. So we'll see how it goes. For me, it's also a nice trip back to London, where I lived for 2 years, but that was 10 years ago. That was immediately before I started Arkency. Which is a good, trip back. London was my city for some time, so yeah, probably good time travel in a way. Probably I will record some stuff from there. So see you in the next vlog, where I'll show you some more of the London life. I almost forgot. This is a biography of Stanisław Lem, written by Wojciech Orliński. It's also available in English, as far as I know. On Amazon, it should be there. It's amazing. It's really a good book. I didn't have huge expectations for this book, but it was great. It was great to learn about this great science fiction writer as a person, as a writer, as a visionary, as a futurist. Really cool. Now I'm starting to read this book called it's about the profession of programmer by my friend Maciej Inserowicz. I received a special dedication from him. I'm probably one of the first people who received their book. I already read 30 pages, and it's really good flow. So I'm really happy that Maciej dedicated so much time and so much effort to write this and share his thought about what it means to be a programmer to other people. I really wish a lot of luck to Maciej with this book. I think he deserves great results, and I think he's one of the main programmers in Poland who try to make the programmer profession more understood by other people in Poland. So kudos to Maciej.